Welcome to the Black Phone movie review. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. It should look red if you haven't hit it. Go down, hit that button. Let me know in the comments if you did and what you think about this movie. Let's get into this review. This movie is directed by Scott Derrickson, the same guy that was going to direct Doctor Strange, make Doctor Strange a horror movie. Then he fell off due to creative differences. Then he came over here and made the movie The Black Phone. This movie has Ethan Hawke. I'm gonna say off jump, Ethan Hawke did a great job with his performance in this movie. Wearing his masks, he has a different couple of components to the mask. He can take it apart or add to it. The mask element in the movie with him, Ethan Hawke, and his performance, you can really feel the psychotic behaviors. You can really feel his performance with the mask on. He's doing a great job with the eyes, those dead eyes. It'd be creeping you out, bro. You got some dead eyes in this movie that'd be creepy as a motherfucker. Just the way he'll like sit in a chair, his body language, walking up to the kid that he does kidnap in the movie. He kidnaps several kids in this movie. The main two kids in this movie is a brother and a sister. I remember the brother's name was Finney. I don't remember the sister's name. For the kid actors, they did decent. They did decent. Nothing that blew my mind. I will say the kid that got kidnapped, Finney, the brother, he did pretty good because he's the one that got kidnapped. He's in the cellar. He's acting along with Ethan Hawke. He's doing a pretty good job. It's believable. I buy that he was kidnapped and he's scared for his life, and that he's also trying to save his life. He's going hard to try to protect himself and get through the situation. So he did pretty decent there. The little girl, the sisters, they just did stuff with their character that I don't feel like did anything to the story. It didn't really add anything. I'm trying to do non-spoilers, so I'm not gonna say exactly, but they just did stuff that I didn't really feel added to the movie enough. It's never explained, just kind of happens with their character. And then I don't know if they're alluding that the brother is similar to his sister in those ways, or if whatever's happening with the brother in the cellar with the black phone is just a coincidence, or is it the cellar itself? Not too sure there if there's a connection between the sister, the brother, and maybe even the mother. They don't really give you enough to connect those three threads. But the story still is pretty good when it comes to the kid, Ethan Hawke, the black phone, and the story with them in there. That's all solid. It's good. It's a good ride. This movie's rated R. They show some kids getting hurt in this movie, so if that's something you can't see, then you have to step back. They show some brutal scenes with these kids getting hurt, and you see the kids get kidnapped. So it's brutal in those senses. There's blood. There's gore. There's some gore. You see some murders. You see some murders with weapons. When it comes to the horror element in the movie theater, is it scary? Is it not? It's more of like a psychological thriller. They do have some jump scares, some pretty good jump scares. They're not cheap. They'll get you if you don't blink. The jump scares will get you. So it's got some good horror. Besides the psychological thriller, it is a thriller, so it's solid there. It's still a horror though. It has the aspects. Again, it has the jump scares, great cinematography, great leading shots that get you to that eerie creepiness moments. Good music, and the performances also sell it that we're in these scary, creepy, thrilling situations. This movie was made by Blumhouse, and at the beginning of the movie, I think this is a new thing with the Blumhouse movies. They had this really cool Blumhouse intro with Michael Myers, The Purge, like all those Blumhouse movies. It was like almost like a Marvel DC intro logo. It was pretty dope. That shit got me hyped. I don't know why. It just had everything. That was a really cool intro. Look it up on YouTube if you can. If it's there, you'll know what I'm talking about. That was a really cool Blumhouse intro, and they deserve that. Blumhouse is tight. They have a lot of hit or miss movies for sure, but Blumhouse, when they get it, and they're like the ones really out here putting these horror movies out. Whether they're hit or not, good or not, they're the ones putting them out. Along with A24, other studios, but they pump out horror movies like it's their only job. Like they got nothing else. Blumhouse is tight though. Blumhouse is cool. But all in all, that's basically the non-spoiler review. Just a little quickie. It's a pretty simple movie, not too long, straight to the point. There's a lot to spoil, so I won't do it. Let me know what y'all thought in the comments if you're gonna go catch this movie. You don't need to watch this in theaters. It'll be on Paramount Plus. Or no, I think it's gonna be on Peacock within the 45 days. So if you could wait those 45 days, I'd say this. You don't need to really watch this in theaters. It's nothing crazy unless you like that theatrical experience, and you think the theatrical experience might heighten those horror elements. Then go ahead, catch it in theaters. Otherwise, you wait those 45 days, catch it on Peacock. Your life will be the same either way. Let me know what y'all thought in the comments down below. Just a guy with a camera and a mic, and I'm out.
I don't see nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong. Just a little subscribe. Subscribe is my I don't see nothing wrong.
Go ahead and hit that like button.
Oh,
You know I like that.
now you better hit subscribe. Oh, bitch, you gonna die.